Friends of Underground. I am so freaking pumped for this break. You guys have no idea. You guys know we're doing a baseball break, and I go off on a tangent talking about fights. It's because it's literally my second favorite thing after baseball is combat sports. Period. The UFC, MMA, grappling. I don't care. I'm watching it. Muay Thai. I don't give a shit. If two humans are competing against each other to see who's the better competitor, I'm there. I'm about it. There's no bullshit. It's go in there and figure it out. And I can't tell you how much I love that. I cannot tell you how much I love the fact that you guys filled this break. DMAC, no sir. I don't. I never. I shouldn't say never. 99.8% of the time, because I think 2 times I've done it, but I've probably done more than 1,000 breaks. I don't know. Very, very, very rarely will that ever happen. Usually that's over a non-payment thing, but when I saw on the website, that's not an issue. These were in group. No spots available tonight, but I generally will not go live unless everything's sold out to begin with. This is also incredibly late for me. We just kids with activities and things going on. Super busy. So here we are. But guys, I'm so fucking happy about this. This is like Christmas morning for me. You guys, I don't think anybody gets that. I get it. Thank you. Thank you. This is a sealed case. I didn't tell you guys that, but it is. I've been trying my ass off not to open it. And these loose boxes are going to be in big trouble around me. Period. So here we go, friends. I wish I could scream, but my kids are asleep. They have to be up super early tomorrow. Which means I have to be up super early. We will do Chrome tomorrow. But friends, it's time for 10 boxes of fighting in the UFC. It's an open weight division tonight. It's random letters. I'm going to get these boxes out of here. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm so excited. Friends, I hope we find something awesome. Also, I will say, everybody that's in this break will be in the Vladimir Guerrero Jr. bat giveaway, friends. That was not a gimmick. That was not... You guys know if I say it, I'm doing it. So we're giving away the Vladimir Guerrero Jr. bat at the conclusion of the NBA break, which is immediately following this break. So I'll have to reset, and then we'll be there. What would be awesome in this? Kyle, are you in this, babe? I don't know, but I'll let you know when we get there. I mean, we'll pull the champions and things like that. Obviously, low number parallels, autographs. Outside of that, I couldn't tell you. I'm a fight fan. I'm not a. I don't know the fight market. I just know that once Panini bought the license, shit got out of hand in a fucking hurry, and it's ridiculous. But I do have the. I have the checklist up with the parallel list because you guys know I'm not Panini experts. But Derek Lewis would have some hot balls. Chuck Liddell's on the checklist. That's huge for me. He's my favorite fighter of all time. Not because he's the best, but just what he did for the sport. Autos, I don't know, bud. You got to check the checklist. There's no autos promised in this. It just says look for Hobby 2, which is like the hybrid format. That's all this is. It's like a... Panini does this H2 format, which is like in between retail and hobby. Because hobby is over $1,000 a box. It's insane. This is way cheaper, but it's not trash. So, but this is the exclusiveness of the version here. So let's see what happens. You get a Nate Diaz anything though, I bet people would spend money on that. People love the Diaz brothers. They're fucking savages. They don't give a shit about winning or losing. And if this was like the first 5 UFCs before they even put in a time limit, they would win every fight they're in because they're fucking durable as all hell. You can't finish them. And they just keep coming after you like a goddamn zombie. The both of them. Nick's a hell of a lot older. Nate is younger, but he's still getting up there in age. I I love the UFC. I love combat sports. I couldn't even watch people break this because I can't handle all the butchering of the names. It's a global sport. Here we go, friends. I'm super pumped. All right. Rookie cards. All right. So first up, we have Rodolfo Vieira. Khabib, of course. There he is. Jan Blachowicz, the light heavyweight champion, friends. Yair Rodriguez, he's an animal. What do we have here? Alexander Volkov, heavyweight. Oh, he beat Overeem, too. Look, he's giving Overeem the business right there. And we got Dan Henderson, number 199, Concourse. I don't know who he's punching there, but that's Dan Henderson, baby. That's not Michael Bisping. That's a shot they should use. Look at the sleeves, man. The Beckett sleeves. They kill me. Oh, now we're upside down. Awesome. Dan Anderson going to H. Who's got H? H is part of a big combo. Jeremy Fryer. Hendo, number 199. Legend. An absolute legend. UFC 100. Go watch UFC 100. Go subscribe to UFC Fight Pass. You can watch the entire history of the sport. And you could actually watch it all. Go watch UFC 100. See what he does. I don't even want to tell you. Bobby Knuckles here. We got Robert Whitaker. Got Chris Weidman. He hasn't had a belt in so long. This is just a straight... Like, this is my issue with this shot. He hasn't had a belt in so goddamn long. It's stupid to use this photograph. Yuri Prochazka. This guy's a savage. This dude is scary as shit. He's an up-and-coming light heavyweight. And this is actually a rookie card. I'm sleeving this. This dude very well could be the champion very soon. Go watch this guy fight. He's horrifying. He fights with his hands down just like a fucking lunatic. And he's so quick for a light heavyweight. This guy's amazing. He's born in 92. So that makes him 28. He's super young for the fight game. He's 28-3. He hasn't lost in the UFC. He's only been here for 2 times, and he beat the shit out of Volkan Ozdemir and Dominic Reyes. Beat the shit out of him. Like, he's knocked down look at this, guys. I gotta show you this. This is incredible. Who has P? P, you need to put this up. Jason Jones, wherever you're at, but I'm telling you, this guy's gonna be a champ. Look at his record. I can't even show you. Look, knockout. These aren't TKOs. These are knockouts. Knockout, 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 TKO, 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 knockout, TKO, TKO, a decision, knockout. He got knocked out by Muhammad Lawal, who's not that bad. That's King Mo. He's a Bellator fighter, and he's retired now, I think. And then these other guys are before he ever came over, so this is 10 years ago. But this guy's a fucking savage, dude. I'm very pleased to see him in the product. This guy is the real deal. The real deal. In a world where combat sports has turned into point fighting of sorts, this guy is trying to kill people. And while you don't want to kill someone, if you want to bet money on a fighter, that's the guy to bet on. There you go. Nice card. A rookie. You're not going to get that kind of commentary on a rookie card from too many people. Paul Felder. We're going to have Yair Rodriguez. And I'm incredibly jealous of this next card. Number 99, Yair Rodriguez. John Bolden. There you go, sir. Number 99. And we have the Iceman. Joshua. If you want to sell this card, I will be a buyer. It's an octagon side Chuck Liddell Disco Prism. Something like that. The Iceman is here. There he goes. We're 2 packs into this. I'm having a fucking field day right now. I like the big fights, but you're making me want to buy every UFC card. D-Mac, I watch every UFC card. It's even the shitty fight nights, because most people don't know this, but ESPN, when they got the TV deal, and I hate that ABC and ESPN has the TV deal with UFC, because the UFC is a combat sport. 2 people are inside a cage trying to kill each other, and they're going to edit out swearing from the cornermen and shit like that. Get the fuck out. It's the least politically correct place to be. It's a goddamn gladiator sport, and you got fucking corporate America putting their dick all over it. I pay money for ESPN Plus, and they still beep shit out because it's fucking Disney. It's ridiculous. You got announcers that scream stop fights when people are just getting their ass kicked and they're not like not defending themselves. I hate, but that's what it takes to make money. They're a publicly traded company now. Yeah, do some research and let me know. But the biggest difference between MMA and boxing, and I tell this to everyone, and I'm sorry we're not breaking, but I love this shit. I fucking love it. Boxing, they groom boxers. So if a guy in a gym says, hey, I think this guy's going to be really good, they will not put him in there against another dog. They're going to let him fight a guy that moves real good. They're going to let him fight a guy that's only got power. They're going to fight a guy who's only got a jab. You know, they're going to have him fight all these different types of one-trick pony fighters that are just, you know, they're good at one thing. They're not good at doing everything that you need to do. And then the next thing you know, the boxer's 40-0. The UFC is not like that. Not at all. They get these kids and they throw them in on the undercard. Most cards, especially the big pay-per-view cards, all the good fights are on the undercard. Because those are the fucking dudes that don't get to pick and choose their opponent. The UFC calls, says, hey, we got so-and-so for you. It's like, take the fight or you don't have a job. So they take the fight and then they put on, that's where you see matchmaking come into play. You see fantastic fights on the prelims and the early prelims all the time. The nobodies. I mean, you want to talk about Bowman prospect scouting where you can't even watch these fucking kids play baseball every day? Go watch the undercard of MMA. You can watch it every weekend. You can watch all the dudes that are on the way up. And ladies, because there's a ton of phenomenal ladies too. Sorry, we'll get back to the break. But it's just something totally different, man. I love it. I fucking love it. I'm so happy right now. Derek Lewis, my balls is hot. Piotr Yan. In case you didn't know. Magomed Ankalaev. Light heavyweight rookie card here. I'm just letting you guys know what these folks' names are. I don't know what you've been hearing and where you've been hearing it, but they have real names. Just like the rest of us. Carla Esparza. And we got Mystic Mac. I'm pretty sure he's about done, friends. I hate to say it. I wanted to see him beat Poirier and run his mouth like crazy. Because it's just more fun when he's winning and running his mouth. And it's kind of sad when he's losing and running his mouth. But that's Eddie Alvarez, I think. So that would be when he won the lightweight title. That shot. These are old pictures. Yeah. Eddie Alvarez at 205. This is an old card. Cards are still worth something though. Yeah, for sure. I'm super pumped, man. This is cool. That's an old shot. And the Black Beast is back, Derek Lewis. Is this the Octagon side? Yeah, they're Octagon sides. Number to 199. I think these are like the most rare. Same thing with that Chuck Liddell. What was I looking at here? You got Concourse, Premier, and Octagon side are the 3 levels. He's still a GOAT. Who's still a GOAT? Connor? Yeah and no. He's the best mouth to ever show up. And I like the guy. But then he got humble and tried to be the nice guy. Like, he tried to do a character switch. And this ain't wrestling, man. People are still going to try and kill you. And, he's... The one thing I give Conor credit for all the shit he talked, he was never afraid to move up in weight. The dude made his name as a featherweight at 145 pounds. And the next thing you know, he's not only winning a lightweight belt, he's moving from 155 all the way to 170. If I have to explain 15 pounds of... it's literally muscle only at that point in those elite athletes. 15 pounds is gigantic. You couldn't put 15 pounds of muscle on in the gym if you were in there every day for an entire year. Most people could not do it. Not without steroids. So to move up and down weight classes like that, yeah, they cheat the system with, IVs and shit like that. But to be able to jump around weight classes and just continue to go up until you're no longer the biggest fish in the pond, it takes balls. It takes balls, baby. Wei Li Zhang. China's finest, Brock Lesnar. We have Joseph Benavidez, Diego Pereira, Derek Brunson, and we're going to have a silver, Cody Garbrandt. The Beckett sleeves are just after me tonight. They're all over the place. I gotta figure this out, friends. I keep switching this pack over and over and over. Derek Brunson, Prism, Disco. So that was one box and a whole ton of stories. It's funny. I haven't even looked at these cards. I tell you what fucking fights are on the goddamn cards. I like this shit, man. This is what I do. If you guys ever want to shoot the shit with me, Saturdays, I'm watching UFC. I won't blow you off unless there's a good fight. First double champ fought everyone, unlike Khabib, dominated the sport. He didn't dominate the sport at all. He didn't defend either belt. That's the thing. Conor fucking dick riders, man. No, I like Conor, and he's fantastic. And he is the nastiest for MMA, not boxing. But for MMA, he has the quickest left hand, left straight you've ever seen. It's amazing. But he never defended the belt. Most people say you're not a champ until you defend the belt. He won the featherweight title. Well, he didn't defend, because the thing with the featherweight title was he won it, and he won the interim against Chad Mendes, and then he knocked out Aldo in like 2 seconds. And then, afterwards, he started fucking around with Diaz, and lost to Diaz, and then beat him. And then he went and won the lightweight belt. And he ain't done shit. I mean, he hasn't done shit, really. He was hot until 2016. He's fought 4 times in the last 5 years, outside of his boxing shit. And his record's 22-6. You can't keep losing and keep a legacy, because he never defended the belts. If you defend your belt and clean out the entire division, it helps you a lot more. Amazing fighter. Amazing. I want to see him fight Max Holloway. That's what I want to see. I want to see Conor McGregor and Max Holloway fight, because they've already fought before. And Conor won a decision, but we know Conor's gas tank is not all that. And a 5-round fight with Max Holloway would be a fight fan's wet fucking dream. Because those two dudes are going to stand up and throw hands all night long. Here we go, Colby Covington. Tyron Woodley. See, this is a newer picture. This is Colby Covington's last fight against Tyron Woodley. Colby Covington, 1 out of 99. I like this guy. He also plays a character, like a wrestler. And I don't know if anybody knows this, but I'll tell you if you want to hear it. They were going to cut Colby Covington. They said, hey, bud, we know you're good. You're killing it. You got the Octagon side. Donald Cowboy Cerrone. He's my favorite guy to never win a title. Anybody, anytime. Also moves through the weight classes. But they told Covington, hey, bud, you're good. You're kicking ass. You're beating everybody, but you're boring, and nobody wants to pay money to see you, so we're not gonna re-sign your contract. So he goes down to Brazil, beats Damian Maia, who was probably in his prime at the time, and just talks shit to the entire country of Brazil, to where they had to escort him out of the country because they were going to kill him. And now he just plays bad guy. And it's hilarious because a lot of people don't understand that everything he does is an act. It's all an act, and it's hilarious. He saved his job. He literally did what he had to do to save his job because they weren't impressed enough with his fighting. Number to 199, Diego Pereira, and he's going to fight Kamaru Usman again. And if you didn't see the first Kamaru Usman Colby Covington fight, that is literally a top 25 fight of all time. It's a fucking all-time classic. Absolute barn burner from start to finish. And we're going to get to see it again. If it's half the fight the first one was, it's going to be worth the price of admission. It's just my opinion. So we have Cyril Gane. He's the interim heavyweight champion right now. There's his rookie card. So, Johnny Bolden, there you go. He's going to fight Ngannou, maybe, I hope. Amanda Nunes, GSP. GSP's the GOAT. Thiago Santos. We have Caitlin Chikagian. This is a hard one too, It's a very goofy name. Disco for her. She's not the greatest, though. And Petr Yan. He was the bantamweight champion. He lost it on an illegal knee to Aljamain Sterling. And they're going to fight September, October. They're going to have their rematch. Petr Yan's been doing nothing but running his fucking mouth since that fight. But apparently Aljamain Sterling was hurt before the fight. He had like neck or nerve injuries or something. He couldn't pick his arm all the way up. And he was fighting for the title. And then he took a knee to the head while he was down. And I guess it really fucked him up. And everybody was talking shit, saying he was faking it. Apparently he wasn't faking it. He had surgery and all sorts of things. So who knows? I don't know. I'm not in them camps. I don't know what's going on. We got Curtis Razor Blades, baby. We got Jack Hermanson. Mauricio Shogun Hua. One of the OG light heavyweights. Derek Brunson. Jermaine Durandamy. Oh, how is this a rookie card? This is nuts. This should be worth some money. He just lost to Kamaru Usman, title challenger. Gilbert Burns, he's not that old, or he's not that young. 76 out of 199, and he's definitely not an unknown. Gilbert Burns had maybe one of the best 2020s out of all UFC fighters, culminated in a loss to Usman. Gilbert Burns, the real deal. Yeah, Lyoto, man. Fucking karate, man. Who is the other guy? I just watched him. He just lost. He just lost the decision. Wonder Boy. Thompson. They say him and Machida are like the two hardest guys to get sparring partners for because nobody does what they do. Yeah, he just beat Stephen Thompson. And he didn't really beat him, but he won a decision. That was a good fight. Yeah, Gilbert Burns is good. So sorry, yeah, it was 2 fights ago. He lost to Usman and he just fought Thompson. You're absolutely right, Joshua. Yeah, because Thompson just lost and he's like 39 or something. He's getting up there. He's a karate motherfucker too. Front leg all day. Most people don't know how to handle a front leg side kick. It's so quick. And those guys that have been doing it their entire life can do it just better than anyone. Machida, yeah, I liked Machida for sure. He was still fighting up until recently. He was over in Bellator. I'm a Liddell guy from that time period, though. That weight class, the light heavyweight division in the UFC around then was so ridiculous. You had Shogun, you had Rampage, you had Rashad Evans, you had Chuck Liddell, you still had Tito. Randy was phasing out by then, but oh my goodness. It's amazing. I don't watch. See here when I used to ship, I don't ship my own cards now. I used to listen to Joe Rogan a lot when I shipped because I like his podcast. Now I have no time for it. I couldn't tell you the last Joe Rogan I watched, but I really like him. I like how open-minded the guy is. Michael Ferreira, Aspen Lad, Piotr Ion, and we're gonna have a GSP Concourse number to 199. The Insight. Yeah, man. I'm just a fan. I love this shit. I know more about this than anything. This is what I know, because this is what I love watching. I don't like... There's just a lot of things with the other big sports that I don't like. I don't like what's happening in baseball. Basketball, Steph Curry ruined basketball from a strategical standpoint. And the NFL is so goddamn soft. You can't even play defense anymore. So I watch the teams that I'm a fan of, and that's about it. The UFC, I watch all the shit. Vanderlei Silva, yeah, there were so many good, like the light heavyweights carried that. I mean, you had Bonner and Griffin, and that was the fight, and then all those guys in that time period. There's more. I'm sure there's more I'm forgetting. Joanna, we got Tyron Woodley. Who's he fighting there? Robbie Lawler. He lost that fight, I think. Stipe Miocic. Alexander Rakic. We have Valentina Shevchenko. And Yair Rodriguez with the Octagon side. Number 199. Vanderlei. The old axe murderer. The axe murderer. What a nickname. What a nickname. Michael Chiesa. We got Dominic Cruz, Rob Font, Hamzat. I bet this card sells okay. Shemaev. I would assume this card sells well. This guy was killing everyone in 2020. He booked a fight against the dude and had another fight booked after it. Nobody does that. And the guy he fought was so fucking mad. You know what he did? He walked out there and got knocked out in about 25 seconds. And 2 weight classes, but he got COVID, and COVID really derailed this guy. Said he's coughing up blood, can't train. No, I saw some Instagram pictures of like him, blood splatter in a sink. He trained for so long. Once he started training real heavy, he just couldn't. So he retired, and I think he's coming back. I think he's finally healthy enough to compete again. He was steamrolling everybody, though. He is the next big giant hype train. Francis Ngannou. He is the heavyweight champion of the world, friends. Yeah, I had the original ones on VHS tape. I was probably too young to be watching them, but bad parenting. Whatever, I seen it. Davison Figueiredo. Flyweight. Silver Prism. I'd like to hit an autograph or two. This break's going to be forever. I'm going to sit here and talk all night. It's my favorite shit, man. I don't know how to get people in the hobby to understand, like, hey, if you want to break UFC, come break it with me, because I know what's going on. I'm not just taking your money and showing you cards. This is like, I'm passionate about this shit. Glover Teixeira, Dan 50K, Ige. We got Curtis Blades, Jack Hermanson, Paulo Costa, number 99. Yoel Romero, Costa, man. This is a steamroller, and now he's the steamrolled. Oh, and one of my favorites, the Korean Zombie, Chan Sung Jung. Not the greatest fighter you'll ever see, but he's unstoppable. He just keeps coming forward. He had to leave the country during his athletic prime to go serve the South Korean military for 2 years as part of his citizenship obligations to South Korea. He had to go, I think he was 28 or 29, he had to go do 2 years of military service. So that's unfortunate, but he's still back and fighting. Still back and fighting. Box number 4. Let's find an autograph. That'd be nice. Be nice. Dan Henderson again. We got Kevin Big Mouth Holland. See, this is stupid. His name's Jairzinho. You can't put his whole name on the card? Jairzinho Rosenstrike is his name. Jeez. I wonder if he knows that he's getting disrespected like that. What, his fucking name not fit, so they just fucking shortened it up? It's bullshit. Make your font smaller or something. Vincent LeCue. We have Colby Covington again, and Kelvin Gastelum. I believe he's fighting this weekend. Number 199, Kelvin Gastelum. His fight with Yair made me so mad. Yeah, that was a fight. I know that's very insightful. Yeah, that's a fight. Oh my goodness. I did just say that. I said it. Carla Esparza. Alexander Rakic. We got Israel Adesanya. Derek Lewis. Alexander Volkanovski. He's the featherweight champ. He's fighting T-City Ortega soon. Volkan Ozdemir. Number 199. They did an Ultimate Fighter show. I haven't watched any of it. I think it's airing, right? Because the finale should be soon for them to fight. T-City's a bad dude, man. I don't know. I thought Holloway beat Volkanovski the second time. So Volkanovski's great. And apparently he used to be over 200 pounds as a rugby player. Something crazy like that. He used to be over, I think he might have said he weighed 225 at his heaviest. And he fights at 145 pounds. That's the crazy shit these athletes do. But he was like a B-tier professional rugby player. He said he wasn't in the highest division, but he was still playing. Tony Ferguson. Concourse Prism. He's a legend in his own right. He's another one of those guys that never fight for the title. That's just a treat to watch. And Magomed Ankalaev Silver Rookie Prism. Joe Riggs. There's a name you don't hear every day. Never even followed UFC cards. What is the main person you're looking for? See, I don't know, Ernest. I couldn't tell you, babe. I followed a sport. So, just like in baseball, some of the best baseball players aren't worth shit in hobby money. So, I don't know. I will say there's absolutely a global market for UFC cards because it's a global sport. I don't even think there's a single... No, the only American champion right now is Aljamain Sterling, and he won the title by disqualification. So while maybe in most parts of the United States it's not very popular, I'm sure there's like certain cities like where they have the big fight teams and things like that, I'm sure it's a lot more popular. But like globally, huge, huge. I have a lot of stock in Endeavor too. They're the ticker for UFC. They're a publicly traded company. In case you lost all your money on Tops, like I did. I didn't lose all my money, but I lost money on their stock. So there's that. But you know, Endeavor will get you straightened out. Piotr Jan, Ankalaev again, Weili Zhang, Brock Lesnar. We're gonna have Jairzinho Rosenstrike. If you guys have seen this fight, go watch this fight. It's crazy what he did to what's his name? It's right there in front of me. What he did to his lip. I'm only thinking about his lip. He's a legend. Alistair Overeem, an absolute legend. Number to 99, he split his lip from like here all the way up to his nose. Like split his lip vertically into his face. Crazy. Overeem, that's it. Juicy. Valentina Shevchenko, flyweight champion. But Amanda Nunes is her kryptonite. So she just stays in that class. The women's title picture is just two ladies taking 3 classes. That's it. I watch UFC, just didn't know. No, dude, this stuff's so much money, it's stupid. These aren't even official hobby boxes, they're like a hybrid format. A hobby box is like $1,000. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. Because when Topps had the license, it was not even that much money. All the old Topps UFC stuff I got sitting on a shelf is worth $1 bazillion more since Panini got the license. That's what's up. Yeah, we have a few local fighters around here. One of them I've been on like jobs with. I don't know the guy. I've seen him in person, in the flesh. That's about it. I reached out to him a couple times just, wish him luck. And I invited him. I said, you ever want to come by? It is what it is. Come on by. Robbie Lawler. Claudia Gadelha. Charles Oliveira. He's the lightweight champion right now. Having a career resurgence. He was like a 500 type of fighter. And then he must have got focused and wanted to get after it because now he's the champ. Leon Rocky Edwards, southpaw. We have Jack Hermanson again and Paul the Irish Dragon Felder. What state do you live in? Indiana. I live in Northwest Indiana, outside of Chicago is the best way to describe it. We're like a metropolitan area outside of Chicago. Paul Felder, number 2, 199. Just wait till we get to the basketball break. Done. Had my fun. I got mine. Just kidding. Jorge Masvidal. Uriah Hall. Cynthia Cavallo, I think. It's not, yeah. Kelvin Gastelum. Alexander Rakic and Jacare Souza. Number 199. I think he might have retired. He's very close to retirement if he has not. Wonder Boy, Steven Thompson. I see some gold. I think that's good. I think golds are 10. Don't quote me. Michael Chandler. I'm not a Michael Chandler guy. Rookie card. Leon Edwards, Jessica Andrade, and Steven Wonder Boy Thompson, number 10. The letter T, Johnny B. He just announced. Okay, I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure he was real close. I know he lost his last fight. Steven Thompson, number 10. Wonder Boy. Undefeated record as a professional kickboxer. 5th degree black belt in Kempo. That's crazy. Jeff Neal. Premier level. Number 10. There we go. And we have the Dominator, Dominic Reyes, who doesn't know how to fight on the ground. Silver Prism. Sorry, that's my take. That's my take. I'll sleeve the Michael Chandler. This dude's past his prime. Goes to the UFC and gets an immediate title shot or some dumb shit. He beat one guy. I'm not a Michael Chandler dude. Volkov, Zabit Magomed Sharipov, Conor McGregor, maximum amounts of Holloway right there. Khabib and Rosenstrike, Silver Prism. So we'll go ahead and sleeve the Kebab card. Kebab's just funny. They say his dad groomed him like a boxer, and that's why he got to 29-0. Because his first, 18 fights are just people you've never heard of. Conor McGregor, what do you think about AJ McKee? Is that a belt? That's a Bellator dude, yeah? AJ McKee. Black dude? Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud. AJ McKee. I know the guy. I need to see him. AJ McKee. Yeah. Absolutely. I would love to see him. He just beat Patricio. Yeah. Featherweight champ. Yep. That's why I'm like, I just seen him. Yeah, he choked him out. I think I was at I was somewhere when that fight happened. I like the guy. He's I'd like to see him come over. I'd like to see him come over. I'd like to see Lima come over. There's a few Bellator guys I'd like to come over, because usually it's the opposite. Usually the older talent goes to Bellator, and they have Michael Venom Page, but they kind of groomed Venom Page too, until he got fucking destroyed, and now he's fighting that guy again. Yeah, Lima's a fucking savage. Lima beat Venom Page with that, just clipped him. Yeah, and they're gonna fight again, I think, because look, so here, I'll show you the screen again, just to look at this. He loses to Lima, Venom Page. The next two guys don't even have Wikipedia pages. He's fighting nobodies. And then he fights a somebody, maybe. I don't even know what this guy, and these are all catchweight fights. And then he fights another nobody. He's fighting all these nobody. The only person, Santos is okay. That's the dude, he broke his skull. Cyborg. That's that picture, if you guys have ever seen it, of that MMA fighter with his skull crushed in, the top of his forehead. Michael Venom Page did that to that guy. Cyborg. He fucking broke his forehead. And then Paul Daly's just a washed up dude. I mean, he's never beat any. Bellator does that with when they get a young talent, they just let them go out there and put on a show. Yeah, can crushing, exactly. But maybe that's in Bellator's best interest, because that's going to get people to watch. Hey, Page is fighting and he does crazy fucking shit. So if he can do crazy shit against trash cans and not get hurt, that's a good draw for them. So I don't like it, but I get it. Bellator has to do what they have to. I'm like the Bellator of case breaks, because I'm not getting UFC treatment. I got to fight my ass off to fill breaks some days, so I get it. Sometimes you got to do what's best for you, and maybe not necessarily what's the most hip thing to do. I don't know. But yeah, I'm not saying it's right. But yeah, he's fought nobody. But he puts on performances. And I mean, anyone that's locked in the cage with another guy is a real threat. All you got to do is look back at Strike Force, or was it Elite XC? When Kimbo Slice got knocked out by the dude with the goofy hair because he was supposed to fight Ken Shamrock. And Ken Shamrock got a cut on his eye warming up or some shit right before the fight. Who was the guy? It put him out of business. That was Elite XC. It put him out of business. Because they told the guy, I can't think of his name. They told him. He might have been a wrestler. I think it was Elite XC. I think it was before Strike Force. It was before Strike Force. But the people pulled him aside and said, hey, this is Kimbo Slice. He's a YouTube sensation. You do not take him down and we'll make it worth your while. And he went out there and fucking knocked him out in 2 seconds. And then they ended up going out of business the following Monday. They had no money. What's that dude's name? Kimbo Slice. Kimbo Slice. I think that other dude ended up making it to the UFC too. Kimbo. Seth Petrozelli. It was Elite XC. It was their very last show. Lost in 14 seconds. Seth Petrozelli walked right out there and punched him in the face. Said, you're done. Yeah, and Petrozelli made it to the UFC. And he's 0-4 in the UFC. And then he lost a bunch of fights in the fucking Bellator too. He's done. Oh, he's been done since 2013. But yeah, fucking knocked out Kimbo. And anybody you put in the ring with another dude, man, it's a legitimate threat. You might get in there and get comfortable. Know your timing and your distance and stuff. And I can't speak from experience, but anybody is dangerous, man. Justin Gaethje, Volkan Ozdemir. We have Vincent Q. We got Arnold Allen Silver as well. I should probably be doing this a lot faster. Sorry. I mean, I'm not sorry. If you guys are bored, then sorry, you're getting an educational lesson in the sport of the cards you purchased. All right, this is so disgusting to me. Why? Corey Sandhagen is an animal. He's like a 6 foot tall bantamweight. I think he's technically 5'11", but 5'11", 135 pounds is ridiculous. Think about that. T-City, we got Anthony Smith. He's a savage, even though he's not the best technical fighter. That dude can take an ass whooping. Jermaine Durandamy, Dominic Cruz, and Rosenstrike again. Felice Herrick, Nate Diaz, baby. Brandon Moreno. Is Brandon Moreno the champ? Or am I thinking of somebody different? Justin Gaethje, is that an Octagon side? Nice, Justin Gaethje. Cody Garbrandt and Darren Till, number 199. Just the worst tattoo on his arm. Just absolutely the worst. Yeah. Brandon Moreno, that was a hell of a fight. He put it on that dude. Nate Diaz. Don't be scared, homie. Don't be scared. I love the Diaz brothers. Yeah, Figueiredo. He put it on him, too. That was surprising, because we knew Figueiredo didn't have the best gas tank. And that was a great fight. Holly Holm, Derek Brunson, Paulo Costa, Francis Ngannou, Blachowicz, and we have Claudia Gadelha. Premier level. But the thing with the little guys, and this is where maybe it's just my ego, but nobody that, and here's the other thing with that, a 125 guy doesn't weigh 125 pounds when they step into the octagon and fight. But even at that, I'm sorry, there's no 135 pound guy that threatens me as a guy that's not even trained. I don't see any way where they could actually hurt me. Like, I could be 100% wrong, but I would definitely, like, even if they're incredibly fast and quicker than me, I wouldn't be afraid to, like, bull rush someone and just wrap my arms around them. My arms are incredibly bigger than the entire person, and I think I could bear hug them effectively until they got tired or I got tired. But I'm not saying I would beat them up. I just don't think they could hurt me. So that makes me lose some of the appeal to, like, the 135 and 125. Those guys go 100 miles an hour for 25 minutes. And most of the time, they don't even do damage to each other. Like, it's all speed and technique. It's not, the power is what's scary about fighting. You can point, I don't like point fighting. And point fighting's cool if you've ever seen anything where it's like point fighting. Like, look at the Olympics. The dude in karate lost his medal because he kicked the guy too hard. He knocked him out cold, but it was an excessive use of force in the Olympics. So wait, a combat sport in the Olympics, and he went too hard and has to lose, even though the guy that got knocked out gets the gold medal? I don't like it. I don't like it. Moving on. We have 4 boxes left. 4 boxes left. What can we find? GSP, Thiago Santos, Cain Velasquez, Jose Aldo, Darren Till. I really want to see Jose fight for the title again. It's amazing how long he's been around, and he's not even, like, old. He just has a lot of miles on him. Shevchenko, number 199. This stuff makes you happy. Yeah, it's fun. I love this shit. I'll do it all night. I know a lot about this stuff. Matt Schnell. And it's just, I hate seeing people that don't know what they're talking about. You know that they're only doing it to make money because it's like the hip, trendy thing to do. Not because it's not because they like it or know anything about it. Glover Teixeira. in the end, you know what I mean? I have to convince people, hey, you guys need to buy this because I'm the guy to buy it from. Gilbert Burns rookie card. This is the premier level. It's like a tier 2 of sorts. So like Octagon side is the highest tier. We'll call that tier 3. This is the best, and then the premier is tier 2. Yeah, Glover's going to, but that's a good fight for the both of them because they're both not young. They're not young fighters, and Yuri is climbing that ladder. He's the next light heavyweight champ, man. That guy is a fucking savage. Like the first time I ever saw him fight, I was like, I just stared at. He fucking knocked some guy out, and it like didn't even just walking around with his hands like not up, but like low and open. So just anywhere he wants to throw from. He's not even worried about defending. He's just worried about how am I going to throw this punch as hard as I can and make sure you don't see it coming. And then he does it. And then that's scary. Charles Oliveira, Alexander Volkov, Magomed Sharipov. We got McGregor with the fucking shoulder that broke Cerrone's nose and my heart at the same time. Arnold Allen and Oliveira. Again, number to 199. Yeah. The Reyes fight. Oh my. Yeah. Yuri's. That dude is. He's the guy. If that guy doesn't win the belt before his career's over, I would love to know what happened. Because, oh my goodness. You see these guys come up in a like middleweight through heavyweight. Those are the guys that have the special ones have the one punch knockout power. All heavyweights have it. But the light heavyweights, you know, some of them are just durable and don't have the conditioning and can just take an ass whooping, but after the first round they have nothing. That Yuri guy is scary, man. Scary. There hasn't been a scarier dude since Rumble Johnson. Rumble Johnson was a middleweight, I think, at a given time. Now, again, not the most technical dude, but just the power he had was absolutely horrifying. When he knocked out the dude Gustafsson in Sweden, that was so fucking scary. That's the only time in my life have I ever yelled at the TV to stop the fight. The only time. Because he was beating the shit out of Gustafsson, had him going back and forth on his feet, like Gustafsson's just a dog and ain't gonna quit. And Bryce Mitchell, number 99, by the way, and Rumble's just pouring it on him. And the dude's in his home country, fighting in front of his people, and just getting massacred on his feet, and just, he's not there. Oh, man, this is scary. And then other than that, the dude's just going to flatline you, period. Call it a fucking day. Yeah, welterweight, that's horrifying. Can you imagine Rumble Johnson punching you at welterweight? I don't think I'd let that man punch me if he paid me a lot of money. I think he's the type of dude that'll take 10 years off your life with one punch. Not for me. Not for me. Not for me. 3 boxes left. I just want to see an auto. Yair Rodriguez. Bobby Knuckles. I love Bobby Knuckles. Chris Weidman. Oh, there he is. Yuri. Prohatska. Shogun. And Anthony Smith. Anthony Smith's another one of those guys. Super durable. He can win a fight. But he's more durable than he is skillful. He'll take an ass beating too. Glover beat the shit out of him. Glover beat the shit out of him and was apologizing to him during the fight. And then Anthony, that was one of the most candid things to come out of COVID. Glover Teixeira was beating. Go watch Glover Teixeira and Anthony Smith. It was a pretty boring fight. Glover took him down every round and just pounded on him. And by the 4th or 5th round, he knocked some teeth out of Anthony Smith's mouth. Anthony Smith's still taking the ass whooping. Glover's punching him, telling him he's sorry, and Anthony Smith's like, you're just doing your job, man. Like, they're having a fucking conversation while he's beating the shit out of him. It's ridiculous. Go watch that fight. That really happened. You could probably find a clip on YouTube. He said something like, Glover was apologizing because he had to keep hitting him because that's the name of the game. And Anthony Smith's like, oh, you're just doing your job, bud. It's cool. I get it. You got me tonight. Like, oh my God, just bouncing his head around. It's amazing. Yeah, he's a dog. Exactly. A fucking dog. Uh-oh. 101. We got Misha Cupcake Tate 101. This has got to be big money. Holy shit, the letter T. Johnny Balden. Misha Tate. She just came out of retirement. She was over in Japan helping them with ONE FC. 101. Oh my goodness. Misha Tate. That's a big hit, friends. She was like Ronda Rousey's arch nemesis. Where's my counter? Where's my counter? Bay day for that dude. Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be money, dude. Where's Balden? Some burglar broke. Yeah, some burglar broke into Anthony Smith's house and he beat the shit out of him. What, he choke him out or something? Misha Tate 101. Are you guys fucking pumped? 101 Misha Tate. Johnny Balden to close it out. No, we want to get in on this, man. If you're on the fence and you don't know what to do, get in because B-Man's gonna take care of you. I know what I'm doing here. I wouldn't sell you this shit if I didn't believe in it. Let's go. 101. Let's go. And it's an autograph, no less. We ain't seen an autograph. Yeah, I mean, and she's, you know, she's not the worst thing to look at. Honestly, that doesn't hurt. You know, people say, oh, you can't say that nowadays. That's not how you should judge another. Like, I'm not saying that. Just saying, you know, it doesn't hurt anything. And she's just, how long was she retired for? She's 35. She was retired for almost 5 years and beat Marion Renaud. Knocked her out. So, you know, she couldn't beat Amanda Nunes and went and retired, basically. Now she's back, and Amanda Nunes is still the champ. Here we go. That's awesome. First Panini UFC break. Get a 101. Kaylin Chikagian, Felder, Jacare Souza, Ryan Spann. Ryan Spann isn't terrible. Marvin Vittori. I'm not a Marvin Vittori guy. The more Adesanya talks too, I like him less. But Marvin Vittori is not impressive. But he wins. He's not impressive though. Max Holloway, number to 199. Ooh, the Iceman is here, baby. Oh, getting Tito too. I used to have a poster up in my room when I was in high school. Had Chuck on the walls, all that. Aljo, there he is. Aljamain Sterling. Frankie Edgar, let's go. Cerrone, we have Ankalaev, number to 99 rookie, and Mararia, silver rookie prism. Two boxes left. Leon Edwards, Andrade, Felice Herring, Nate Diaz, Felice Herring, and Corey Sandhagen, number 199. Masvidal, Keo Hall, GSP, Claudia Gadella, Bryce Mitchell, number 199. Gastelum, Stephen Thompson, Michael Chandler, Volkov, and Derek Lewis. Man, Derek Lewis just got beat in his own hometown. Cyril Gahn. Cyril Gahn's scary too. The kind of cardio that guy has. Oh, the Frankie knee. Yeah, oh, Frankie, man. I don't want to see that dude keep getting beat up. What a warrior that dude was. Costa, Holly Holm, number to 99, and Andrade. Nobody will fight Holly Holm is what I hear too. This is what I hear. Because I'm like on a lot of fighters' Twitters and stuff. I love it. I love the UFC. But I heard that nobody wants to fight Holly Holm. And she's an older lady. But it's too dangerous for people. Once you get into that like top 10 of the weight division things, that's when all the fighters like, they don't want to fight anybody below them. They don't want to fight anybody above them that's they think is a future threat. You know, they get all picky and choosy, and that's why sometimes the prelim cards are the best ones, because those guys don't have as much say in who they fight and who they don't fight. Once you start getting into the rankings game, because it's no longer, the UFC is no longer the two best people fight. It's someone is the champ, and then whoever can run their mouth the best gets a title shot, basically. It's whatever they think's going to create the most heat or draw the most buzz. Didn't he say he had to take a shit in the post-fight interview? Who? What I don't know. Poor Derek. I wasn't devastated. Cyril Gane's fucking nuts, dude. I mean, you know it's coming. Derek Lewis has been that guy. You know? I don't know why. He's a guy that if he wanted to take what he does more seriously, he would get his fat ass into better fucking shape. I mean, he's amazing. He's seriously amazing. He's a great fighter. I would never say that to his face. Maybe I would, because he probably couldn't hit me. But, like, the dude needs cardio, and he knew it before he ever even got that shot. He said years ago he didn't want the title fight after he was starching dudes left and right, because he's like, I'm not where I need to be. And he hasn't looked like he's getting better in that area. So it sucks, really, to see that. Because he's a guy that he's going to turn into a what could have been rather than a what is. That's what he's 25-8. And yeah, after he beat Volkov, I think he said he didn't want to fight for the title, and then he fought DC, and DC fucking ate him up, and then Dos Santos knocked him out, and then he won 4 fights in a row. But yeah, he ran out of gas against Cyril Gane, and they weren't even fighting at a crazy pace. Gane was just piecing him apart. Go over to Shara, Dan Ige, Curtis Blades, Hermanson, Volkanovski, and Darren Till. And if you're in this break and you want to know who wins the Vladdy Jr. bat, friends, I'm doing that at the end of the basketball break. I'll give away the Vladdy Jr. break, or the Vladdy Jr. signed bat at the end of that break. So every spot in this break gets into that giveaway. I appreciate you guys for filling it up. I really do, because this was fun. Dominic Cruz, Rob Font, Hamzat again, Jared Cannonier. He's the one. He got his eye and his arm broke against Bobby Knuckles. Cannonier started as a heavyweight. He's worked his way down. Colby Covington, Francis Ngannou, number to 199. I think that's Curtis Blades he's pounding on right there. John Carlin, what's up, dude? You missed a doozy, bud. Cannonier, Poirier. This guy's crazy, too. Michel Ferreira. He's a tongue twister. Sorry. Aspen Lad, Rob Font. But he's a showboating son of a bitch. Him and the dude who's built like a perfect rectangle. Just Font. On the McGregor card. Nate Diaz, Silver Prism's probably some money. Whoever Diaz. He fought Cerrone, and they ended up getting a no contest because he failed for weed afterwards. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, B-Ball will be on a new video. But yeah, those two, that was a hell of a fight. We got a thick card. Maybe it's a hit. I don't know. Shogun, Cyril Gane, Nunes, GSP, Wiley, Zhang. I'm sorry, number to 99, and a silver prism to end it of Brandon, the baby-faced assassin, Moreno. Rookie, champion, M for Kronowski. That's how you do that. Weili Zhang and Cyril Gane. So, friends, that is the break. That was fun. I had fun. I had more fun than I've had breaking cards in a long time. I think you guys picked up on that. But that's what I like. So here you go, friends. Little recap for you. We had Brandon Moreno, Nate Diaz, Silver Prism, Bryce Mitchell, rookie, number to 99, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, number to 10, Paul Felder, number to 199, Rosenstrike, number to 99, Silver, Chan Sung Jung, Costa, number to 99, Shemaev, Rookie card. There's another one as well. Gilbert Burns, number 2/199. Piotr Jan, silver prism. Ferreira, number 199. Colby Covington, number 99. The Iceman, baby. Let's go. Chuck Liddell. Yair Rodriguez, number 299. Yuri Prohatska. I'm telling you, this dude is the scariest fucking dude on earth. Go educate yourselves. I can lead you all to the water. I can't make you drink the Yuri Kool-Aid. But he will be the champ soon. Dan Henderson and 101 Disco something. I don't know what they call it. But it is Cupcake Misha Tate. There we go, friends. Hell of a break. I can't thank you guys enough for allowing me to do this for you guys. I hope you had a good time. Hopefully we can do it again sometime because it's an absolute treat for me. With that being said, Vladdy Jr. bat will be at the end of the next video. Give me a few minutes to switch everything around. And we'll be back with basketball in just a few minutes. Thank you guys. Peace.